This is DTI Podcast Episode 11. I am joined by my co-host, as always, RaNDiM. What's up?
Uh.
Oh my god. The fucking Neanderthal over here.
What up? What
that
up?
that means
I
he's
told you I
doing
was gonna
well
do
for
it.
those who don't speak grunt
Oh, they
language or
speak
whatever.
it. They speak it. Don't worry.
I know some of you motherfuckers out there are definitely speaking Neanderthal. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Understood.
And we are joined by a member of Force Show, currently Void member, OG H3LL-GoD3000, also known as InfiniteNumb. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Not much. Did you have any other teams that we would recognize besides like Force Show back in the day, or did you kind of drop the competitive stuff kind of early?
I didn't. I mostly just played with them, like with Ramjet, To the Max,
Mhm.
Polo Crazy, Cool Man.
Yeah.
I just played casual, well, not casual, but competitive, but not with the teams.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Kind of me too in a way.
I see. All right. Well, we won't waste too much time. We'll kind of get straight into things. We're a little bit short on time, so this is going to be a pretty brief episode, at least compared to some of our other ones. um, so we will start. I guess we'll just start talking about a little bit about the latter stage of the UCL, and then we'll get into some bracket predictions. Odyssey versus Void. Where Odyssey almost got cooked.
Yes.
So close. We almost had you.
Sweating in my boots.
In all seriousness, this was super interesting. This is the first time I've like played Facility Plunder formally, so that was very fun. I love DLCs and wish we could use them more. I'm super happy with our performance, even though it was a loss. It was a 0-3. Something that will, I guess, kind of that will be a theme throughout this is there's no the competition is extremely fucking tough right now. Like Odyssey is like top team in the game. The second team in the like best team in the game is like debated between like KP and Fox. And those are the other two active teams, and then it just leaves us Void. And LGDS are like kind of active. They have like very limited availability. But basically, we just had to play the like three best teams in the game undebatably for every series. And so I take my small wins where I can get them. I think tying versus Odyssey in a plunder is an accomplishment that not a lot of teams can say they've done. So that's my thoughts.
This is true.
How about you, Infinite?
That plunder match, that was a pain. That was really a close game. I feel like moments where like I lagged, where I froze, kind of like choked up for me.
Yeah.
Cause there was moments where I just froze like twice while in mid gunfight, and then I'm just stuck there.
Stop lag switching.
It was a pretty good game though. Yeah, RaNDiM was just lag switching the entire time.
Yeah, it's true. I should have turned it off when I played against you guys, but I forgot.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Edit that out.
That first game together, it was though.
Oh yeah. That might be the first series.
That was our first match together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What about you, RaNDiM? How scared were you?
I was fucking shaking in my boots, man. Still to this day, I get nightmares. No, it was a really good series. You guys definitely put up a good fight, especially considering it was Infinite's first series with y'all. Really, the only match that wasn't close was the TDM. But that plunder was tough. Like, it was also the first time that I played plunder in a formal setting on Facility in Uncharted 2, and it definitely plays way different than Uncharted 3.
Yes.
Well, maybe not way different, but it is noticeably different. I was surprised at how fast it was. It's like 2 throws on either side, and the idol is like right in your fucking base.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. And I definitely was not expecting that. I was thinking Facility, big map, no sprint. Like this is this is
Mm-hmm.
going to be a long game, but no, it was fast as shit. Just not being familiar with the spawns either, that was interesting to have to deal with. Yeah, you guys put up a hell of a good fight. Fucking tying and plunder,
Yeah.
that was pretty sick. And even in the overtime, we only won by one gap. So
Yeah.
that was really tight for sure. Really
Yeah.
tight for sure.
Yeah.
And then the Sanctuary Turf War was also interesting because that was the first time that all of us on Odyssey ever played Sanctuary Turf War in a formal match as well. So it was a whole learning experience for this whole series. But it was fun. Sanctuary Turf War is pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I'm glad we played it. But yeah, good series.
Hell yeah. I would also note we were like 1 minute away from winning the plunder. And then we just had
Yeah.
a little bit of a choke, or good coordination by Odyssey, where you guys had like we were holding Boiler Realm. Basically, our call outs were to just get on your side, play for kills, and then work our way like towards middle map, and basically just like
Yeah.
wall off your side of the map and push you guys onto like the opposite side, basically.
Uh-huh.
But there was just a terrible timing on our end, or great timing by you guys coming up the boiler stairs, and when Infinite like turned to look towards Sniper, someone came right up the stairs and picked him off. Ace didn't have the angle, and then he had, and then I'm fighting Raze on Sniper, and I'm getting, shot from the right side, where it's just like, oh shit. we were up 5-4 with like a
Just
minute
sport behind
left.
him.
Yeah, and
Damn.
you guys got that cap and at like 20 seconds left in the game to tie it, and then went overtime. So
Damn, I don't remember that.
yes.
But I believe you.
Yeah. I mean, credit to you guys. It doesn't go that way if you guys don't hit your shots, if you don't pinch at the
Yeah,
right time and
that's true.
do what you have to do. But again, I take my wins where I can get them. I feel like that's we
Yeah,
were
no,
that
I mean
close.
that was a super competitive match. Yeah.
Mhm.
Not even that, like during the overtime, like for the villain side, like you can't shoot where they're like about to cap the treasure at.
Oh yeah, like underneath map room,
Like
right?
Yeah,
That's
it's
where it
yeah,
walled
stands.
off a
Yeah.
like
little
you guys
bit.
are all blocked off.
Yeah.
Where like heroes just like right in the open.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Assuming you're in the room, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's not to discredit, because that should have been ours to capitalize on, and should have secured the win in
Yeah.
the
When you
first
were
round. But
villains,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, super fun. But then we can move on to Odyssey versus LGDS. You guys played 2 series kind of back to back there. And just looking through some of these scores, it looks like the TDMs were very close, and the other maps were not. But yeah, if you wanna, I'll like I guess pass it over to you guys, because obviously I didn't play in this match, so I don't have too much to say, except that it does suck that I messaged Matthias and asked him what Diane was doing, because like she was debatably their best player in the 2025 tournament. I think
Yeah.
she was on third team All Uncharted, if I remember correctly. If not, then it was between her and Matthias we were deciding, and we went with Matthias, or I can't remember exactly which one we decided on, um, but yeah, Matthias said she's like playing Apex, I think, and so
Okay.
yeah, just playing other competitive games and not jumping back on Uncharted 2 right now. So it'd be super cool to see her come back, because LGDS I think are quite strong and underrated. With that duo of Matthias and Diane, I think they play well together. And
Agreed.
but yeah, even without her, the TDMs were close. The OBJs were pretty clean wins, pretty decisive. But yeah, if you want to add anything or talk about these 2 series.
Oh yeah, I could. If we're looking at the Plaza TDM 33-26, that match was super fucking weird.
Mhm.
Because I swear, I shit you not, at least 6 of forecast deaths were because he was in shotgun and somebody spawned at hammer and immediately gunned him. Like even with Khan on even with Raze on red side hammer, somebody would still spawn on blue side hammer and shoot him in the back and kill him. Literally happened at least 5 times, I swear to God. But that was super weird. I think Matthias was saying something like the Abyss controller died or something and he couldn't charge it or something. So I think he was literally just chilling in the spawn.
Literally
Literally, like
AFK. I was gonna make a joke
yeah,
like the
literally,
Mist didn't play the
Yeah, that
bottom lane.
sucks.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
because it's literally like the score was 33-26 and there was like 2 minutes left on the clock and we kept saying, "Get ready, guys! They're gonna push any minute now, any second now. They're gonna push. Get ready for it." And they never pushed. They never came. So we're literally just standing there pumping in our spots, just waiting for them to come push us, and they never did for like the last 2 minutes. So we figured something weird was happening.
That sucks.
But yeah, and I think because he was standing in the spawn, I think that's also why anybody who died kept spawning at hammer, because they couldn't spawn in the base because
He was
the
blocking
Abyss
one
was
of
standing
them.
in there. Yeah. So that match was super weird. Don't remember too much about the plunders or at least that plunder or the turf war. It just it was a pretty straightforward game. Nothing too threatening.
I will say real quick on Sanctuary Plunder, and I don't know how much this means to you, but I find it interesting when this happens. The slaying was basically totally even, but it was a 4-1 kind of blowout.
Yeah. No, that is a good point. I didn't even notice that. I think that that has to just boil down to one team being more coordinated with moving the idol than the other, but just better teamwork overall. Because yeah, you're right, the slaying was pretty spot on.
Capitalizing on the opportunities better.
Yeah, capitalizing on opportunities, relaying better, knowing the spawns a little better. Yeah, that's very interesting.
But then second series.
I don't remember this one much, to be honest. Same fucking Lost City TDM is always interesting. God, Boston died 19 times. Holy shit. Forecast carried there. Holy shit, 16-9. That's awesome. I don't really remember too much to comment on that.
How'd you feel about Fort Turf War?
Oh, I do remember that one. That one was fine. It was fine. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I think for the most part, we held the top 2 zones. I think we had 2 people on dark side, 2 people on light side up top, and we just every now and then maybe we'd send somebody down to get the RPG and to neutralize or whatever, but we mainly tried to hold the top 2. And it was interesting because like I would just be chilling at the car, waiting for them to either spawn to my left or up in the corner, and I would just sit there waiting for them to come up the stairs. And I think they were doing the same thing on the other side too, kind of. So it was fine. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It was playable.
I think the meta of Fort Turf War at the moment is kind of hold 2 on top, and then one team will get the bottom and use obviously the staircases to kind of flank and push out to the top zones, and then Fort being Fort, they will spawn on either side, just in the spawn, kind of behind the zones. So usually it's coordinating a flank with a spawn right behind one of the zones, and that's the kind of retake meta. But yeah, controlling the top 2, and then maybe if you want to be a little aggressive, you drop down for a neutral onto one, but you're surrendering a bit of space up top then.
Yeah,
it's an easy neutral.
Damn, we cooked them in Plunder. Holy shit, 6-0.
Yep.
I mean, we were heroes, so we definitely had the advantage. But wow, I feel like it's kind of rare to see.
Crazy. All y'all TDMs were all close games.
Yeah, I feel like Lost City is normally feels kind of close.
Yeah.
Our Lost City against Void was close.
Would you agree that that is more a testament to LGDS being a stronger TDM team than objectives, or do you guys feel like your objectives are really that strong right now, compared to your TDM level?
No, I do think LGDS definitely excels very well at TDM. I definitely think that's their strong suit. I mean, we're also really good at TDM too, so I think I think it's credit to them for sure. That and I do think our plunder is pretty solid, and I think their plunder could use some polish. So,
Mhm.
and then turf war we just kind of wing it. We don't have a strategy for that.
Okay. Did you have any notes for the Odyssey LGDS series Infinite?
The only match I saw, cause I was watching when RaNDiM was playing the Plaza TDM live.
Mhm.
That's the only match I saw, but that was very a campy match
Mhm.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it was really only Matthias pushing the entire time. Like everybody else was kind of just chilling in the back. Like
Yeah, you were just staying in GAU.
yeah, yeah. I was in shotgun at one point, and then I switched over to GAU. Yeah, and it was just waiting for. We're debating on which side he was going to push at what time.
Mhm. All right. Well, the next series, I'm gonna cry. Void versus KP. This
This was
this is interesting.
terrible.
Well, something that's funny is we kept getting train wreck in like all of our series. I'm the only one on our team I think that likes train wreck. I think Ace is okay with it.
Yes, I don't know why.
Infinite fucking hates train wreck. He's like, we keep getting train wreck.
Infamous Titan would fit right in.
Oh my god.
Get him on the team.
Oh my god.
Trainwreck is just a horrible map.
Disagree.
I enjoy trade wreck thugs. It's 2 against 1 right now.
That's it. It's decided.
Yep.
Trainwreck W. Nah, it was. I mean, the TDM was kind of close. Um, 50-38.
Yeah,
I don't
that's not a
consider
bad
it a
score.
blowout. It's just kind of it's a decisive win, but not necessarily a blowout. The OBJ was fucking brutal. My
Oof.
God.
Oh
Holy
yeah, the
crap,
OBJ,
Patrick
the
popped
100.
off,
Yep.
bro.
Wampa and Patrick went
Oh, I
crazy.
remember watching. I don't know if I watched it live or if I watched it after the fact, but I remember watching the Plaza and was like, "Holy shit, bro! We can't do anything right now." Like
Yeah.
that was a debacle.
I do think I definitely think there's like a lot of things we still have to work on with like coordinating and making sure we're like making the right just like kind of snap decision making, whether we're like throwing, whether we're running it, who we're chaining it to, who's getting cutoffs versus who's grabbing idle, and just making sure. I feel like there's like a lot of role ambiguity that we have a lot of times.
Yeah,
Um, that that's like our biggest opportunity for
I've noticed that too for sure.
yeah. I think that's like our biggest like room for improvement. Like obviously, like you could say like win your gunfights more, hit your shots. Obviously that helps, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Mhm.
That's not something you can like just learn in like a week or two. It's just like that's
Yeah.
mechanical skills develop over long time. Whereas like just simple decision making, like you can have a good idea, or develop intuitions quickly if you're conscientious about it. And but yeah, I would also say that KP played like the most fucking perfect Plaza game I've ever seen in my life. 10 minute game on Plaza 6-0. Like the rate at which they were capturing the idol, like they chained every throw. Wanpa was usually like the last person to in the chain to move idle, and he had treasure bearer, so it was just quick. Once they got it back in their spawn, like you just
Yeah.
ran it straight up, and it was instant.
Hmm.
Um,
Wait, it was 10 minutes?
it was 10 minutes long, and they got 6 caps.
It was like it was that long.
No, I swear it ran like 6 minutes.
Yeah, bro. I would have said the same thing. Like I
Well,
was
yeah,
like,
I
they
mean
were getting
Plaza's
absolutely
Plaza's
obliterated.
usually like 15 minutes, and it's like a maybe 2 to 4 captures for the winning
Right.
team. So a 6-0 in 15 minutes is crazy good score. Um, but yeah, then Lost City was like it was one of the worst fucking series, or one of the worst games I had. I don't know how I got 8 captures because there's basically
You're
like
great.
we would spawn. You did.
Hmm.
I'm not being sarcastic. It's just
Mhm.
like as a team, it was just like a fucking collapse. Like I would spawn in like the whatever original hero or villain spawn on each side, walk out of the door, and I'm getting shot from like across, like on, like from zone 1 or 3, where they're like watching the spawn, and then I go down the stairs and they've called me out, and so the person on the other, like a waterfall or dry fall that I'm going down to is already pre-aiming the stairs where I try to leave. So it's like like 6, 7, maybe 8 times in the game.
6, 7.
Shut the fuck up. I like walked out of the spawn and was getting shot, and then go down the stairs and someone's already pre-aiming me, and then they have like hammer and RPG like aiming at. Like I can't move. Like I would have to like drop down out of the spawn and then try and sneak down, like what to RPG to hammer or whatever, and then they have the power weapon waiting for me. So it's like perpetually just playing from the spawn points. That was pretty brutal.
Sounds rough.
It definitely is. But anyway, Infinite had a great game. How'd you feel about that one?
I feel like our well, mostly, like, yeah, that plunder was horrible for us, but like I say we were pretty decent on plunder compared to Turf War. I feel like we struggle more on Turf War. But I don't know. That match I did great. I had no problem slaying these people, but the other 2 matches I couldn't do anything. Plaza, I couldn't like get out of spawn. Trainwreck, it's Trainwreck.
Actually, it's El Accidente de Tren.
True.
But like, I think that Trainwreck, if I'm not mistaken, I think they were just controlling villain spawns so easily. But it was also because like we were only communicating with just us 3.
Yeah,
Phantasma had no
was
mic.
yeah. He played pretty decently himself.
But he played good though,
yeah.
So I can't say.
But yeah, it was one less person to communicate with.
Yeah, so I feel like Turf War is our like, it's just our weakness. Plunder, yeah, it was horrible, but that was just dumb.
Yeah. I feel like Turf War does depend on the map though, because we did take the Sanctuary Turf War over Fox, which we'll get to. And then again, we're pretty close with Odyssey. In the series we played versus them, and then like recently we played PI, and our Turf War was very close. So I think particularly Lost City, like I don't know if we've ever had like a really good Lost City Turf War game. So yeah, I think that one's definitely a tricky one, I'd say. Did you have any thoughts? Anything else to say about it? Random? Nothing. All right. Then Void vs Odyssey, the second series. We played 3 total. Second series here, again. Or this one was. We played 3 series against you guys total, and this was like by far the most lopsided.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say. Really? I'm just looking at this map to see if there's anything.
We got demolished.
I mean, there was just.
This was nothing.
I'm sorry, I'm just refreshing my mind on the scores. There's like no one really. Nobody. Beto played well. That's another. Again, Beto speaks very, very little English, so it's kind of playing with 3 people in comms again. Everyone had a bad series except Beto, kind of, but he also couldn't communicate with us. You got a was this the? So I'm trying to remember. You got a Fury on Sanctuary Turf 4.
Indeed.
That was pretty crazy, especially against us. You know.
Yeah, I can finally retire now.
We've eluded it.
Nothing else. Yeah.
We've eluded RaNDim's Fury for so long.
Yeah. I can retire now. There's nothing else more to achieve.
Yeah. You guys popped off. There's not too much to say. I sucked ass on Turf 4. And yeah, I mean, you guys played it pretty fucking perfectly, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was just a blowout.
Random.
Yeah, it was a fucking blowout. Yeah, the team sucks now.
We kicked your ass.
No, I'm kidding. Trainwreck was interesting. That was like my first time really holding like the back spawn train in a long time. I feel like you guys definitely could have pushed rocks more. Because for the most part, it was just kind of me. Like there were times where there was two of y'all or like two of you spawn there, or you could have gotten two people to rocks and double team me and flip the spawns, but nobody did. Like there was maybe twice that you guys pushed me, and one of the times it was two people in your defense, but you didn't come up far enough. Like I could easily just foul you, but in that head glitch and just get the kills, and it was wasn't too much of a threat. So that I thought you could have did a little better. And then the ice cave, yeah, I mean we had the better side, so that was that. You guys got that cap really quick at the beginning. I think you literally wiped all four of us and then got a cap. I was like, holy shit, Void's back. But then after that, yeah, I think we just took advantage of the side, and yeah. And then the sanctuary, yeah, Fury. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was literally just being a bitch the whole game, just hiding down in Pistole and just fucking waiting for y'all to run down or drop down and just blast you in the face. Yeah, that didn't take, Yeah. I mean, that was just mostly just me being a pussy, but got the job done.
Yeah, I will say I haven't played a ton of Ice Cave Plunder, particularly from like hero
I haven't
side.
either. Yeah.
But like, holy shit, the spawns were insane. Like, I think like more than half of my spawns were all the way up top.
I mean,
the base.
we were definitely intentionally trying to block. Like we talked about that before the match. I literally I told the team exactly where the spawn points would be if we had somebody down the bottom already blocking those spawns. I was like, then they're gonna spawn bottom shotgun or like bottom sniper. And we just always had people there to force you guys to spawn upwards. So that was part of our control and not just bad luck.
Hell yeah, I just want to say that I did call that out too. Where I was just like, they're probably blocking the spawns a little bit and forcing it a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah. What I say, I take the small wins. I knew it. Haha, we're getting spawn trapped. I knew it.
You got that one cap. That one cap was really good.
Yeah. Second series though was a bit closer.
Yeah.
Very close to TDM, like we said, on Lost City.
Definitely. There was a time where you guys were up, I think like 42 to 38 or something, 42 to 40, something like that.
Yeah, we were winning by like 2 or 3.
Yeah, like towards the end too. I was like, oh shit, are we gonna choke? I honestly have no idea how that match was so close because I shit you not, I always had an RPG or hammer in my hands. Always. I swear, at least 15 of my kills were probably RPG or hammer. Like, I'm curious to go back and look at the kill feed of on Thuggz' stream because I'm pretty sure I always had a power weapon in my hand. So, like, in the back of my head, I'm like, they literally, like, I think you guys got maybe one RPG and one hammer the entire 15 minutes. So I was like, how the fuck? Like, how is this so close when they're not getting any of the two strongest power weapons? But, I mean, that's just credit to you guys. You guys did well.
That is crazy. There are like two moments that I remember from this game that stood out to me. First of all, off the break, I totally fucking got Ginamax off like the RPG.
Oh yeah, that stole the kill from me.
Yeah. I threw a grenade. He like walked right in it, got stunned, and I'm blind firing him, about to just get the kill, and then your grenade flies in and kills him, so I don't get the kill, and I die.
And it kills you too, right? Not only did I
kill me and stole the kill. So that was
amazing.
That was something.
Imagine if it ended 50 to 49.
Oh my god. But then the other one was I had RPG. Or no, I had what did I have? No, I did have RPG. You had hammer in RPG room. And so I climbed up, shot you with RPG, my last RPG shot, then picked up the hammer off your body, then got hit by an RPG from Gina.
Yeah.
And then he got the hammer.
Yeah, at one point I traded somewhere in that area, and literally a hammer and an RPG were both on my body. I was like, guys, they're both here. Two people come pick these up. Yeah, that match was really fun, bro. That is the most power weapons I've ever had on this team ever. Like, it's crazy how many power weapons I can get when Boston isn't fucking hogging them all, bro. I was blown away. No pun intended.
Yeah. We were blown away.
Yeah.
By RPGs and hammers. Yeah. Temple Thunder's a weird one. I don't have. I mean,
Had to have been over pretty quick if we didn't
yeah,
get to 50 kills.
that's
I
a
don't
close
remember that
fucking.
match too much.
Yeah,
I
really
I
fast game.
remember that match.
Take it away, Infinite. I don't remember it too
They,
vividly.
they just kept spawning their base. They were always spawning out in that one. Plunder, you guys know how to like just trap us on our base and just keep getting idle easily.
Yes, sir. That's the goal. You
That
like
turf
I
war
remember
was
being
horrible.
impressed by the 2 caps that you did get. I remember like you know that there's a moment like you guys know the moments when like the other team is just picking up the idol off a spawn and you say to yourself, oh shit, I don't know if we can stop them. Like both of your caps were like that for me, to where you guys picked it up and I was like, fuck, I don't know if we can prevent this. And anytime that happens, like the other team is set up very well. So I was definitely impressed by the 2 caps that you guys did get.
If I'm not mistaken, I think this Plunder was close in the beginning and then we just flopped.
Could be. Yeah,
I think
you might be right.
was one where like we were down like 1-3, and then we got the second cap, so we got it to 2-3, and then it was just like 3 captures like in a 2-minute span to end the game or something. So yeah,
Sounds accurate.
I think it was really quick and kind of just whoever was set up better at the time of the idol spawning had a good relay, and so it was just back and forth, and then you guys got like rallied 3. Oh, I do think I remember at the end you guys had both, like we went 4 down and then Hammer and RPG spawned up at the same time. So yeah, you just got like 3 or 4 rounds of just farming us off a spawn with the power weapons, and that just kind of sealed it. Yeah. Anyway, definitely closer than the first of this like 2 series that we played back to back. Second series of the 3 total, but yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Still, it's good practice. And that's what I told my team, and they're like, we're just playing the Odyssey over and over again and just keep getting fucked. I'm just like, we're not going to get any better practice. Like, yeah. But yeah. Then we can move on to KP versus LGDS. Obviously, none of us played in this series, but I will say again, LGDS putting up or throwing a really good punch in TDM, 50-43. What is that? La Cueva de Hielo? Is that the ice cave for the Plunder?
No idea.
Yeah.
La Cueva de Hielo.
That's ice cave.
That was a fucking wipeout. A lot of kills, so it looks like the match went on for a little bit.
Let's put up a fight.
As much of a fight you can put up in
so
a 6-0.
Was kind of close too.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, obviously nothing to really say personally. Wanpa went fucking crazy in the Plunder games. I'm surprised. I will say Wanpa's been like a really good OBJ player for KP. Like he's regularly at the top of their Plunder caps and using Treasure Bear, like I mentioned in the Plaza game against us. Like he's really impressed me with his objective play.
Yeah, I figured that would be a really deadly combination when I saw it happen, because like I figured they would teach him how to play OBJ and he would teach them how to play better TDM on UC2, because obviously it's way different than UC3. So
yeah.
I figured they would both help each other out a lot, and that is kind of deadly.
Yeah, so KP are kind of terrifying. I expected Wampa to be like a Slayer role and them to just have him kind of focus on that, and they'll do their thing and the way they do as like a trio, because they're like super fucking cracked in 3v3. But to my surprise, Wampa has been like very involved in the OBJ and assimilated with the team really nicely, I think. Synergized with them, yeah. Then the last 2 series are Void versus Fox. Fox returning to steal the crown from Odyssey. They're on their revenge arc now. So yeah, first series pretty cool. Plaza was like pretty brutal. Ardawan also doesn't speak like super fluent English. He can speak okay and call out a little bit, but it's just a little bit slower. And then obviously Beto isn't really able to call out at all. So there's
Yeah.
a bit of a hurdle there. Um, so Plaza was difficult because I was basically trying to like call out to get people to like push in a certain way, and they didn't always understand the call outs. So I'd be like, I'm, I got one in this area. This lane is open. I'm going through it. If you guys can push here, and then I realize I'm mid map and there's no one else that's pushed out. Um, Flunder was the one. I think I sent you some clips of this
Yeah.
where I think you and RaNDiM both, where we had basically last second we easily could have tied it, but again the communication stuff. There was a call out
Yeah.
that I don't I think was too. Uh, I don't think Beto understood. So, and like not to say he threw like motherfucker 28 and 19 with 2 caps, so he did more than enough. But it could have been a tie if we just spoke the same
Yeah.
first language. So it was very tragic.
Yes, you must learn the Spanish word for throw.
No, literally, I was thinking about that. Like after the match, I'm just maybe I just learned how in Spanish just to say like throw to me, like just that simple.
Yeah.
Just one, throw the idol to me or whatever. Then that's all it would have taken. Like
Yeah, throw me.
throw me. um. Anyway, it should have been at least a tie. We should have secured that overtime. I mean, we should have won because I think we're up 4-3 with 2 minutes left. Yeah, so that should have been tie. We should have at least seen overtime. Then Sanctuary Turf War looks more dominant than it was. We were up by quite a bit. I think it was like 310 to 240 when Skills lagged out, something like that, and then we just closed the door once he lagged out 4v3. But yeah, it was a good turf war win, and then Lost City TDM was also close, and basically everything except Plaza TDM was very good.
Well, yeah,
What do you
it
think?
looks like a good series overall.
Um. Yeah, that Plaza match was just. I feel like we were completely stuck in because I think the entire match we were in our spawn, weren't we?
Yeah.
I know I was for sure. I could say for myself, I was definitely upstairs in our spawn fouling them, but they just had full map coverage. The Ice Cave one, yeah, it was just the language barrier. It kind of sucked.
Yeah, tragic.
But yeah,
still close.
What was that last? Oh, it was a PDM for that last one, huh?
Yeah, and then
was that in Sanctuary? No, that was Lost City.
Lost City. Yeah.
Which we were close in that game, weren't we? And then I think we just threw that one towards the end. If I'm not mistaken, we were close.
That's probably true. I don't want to mix it up with the Odyssey Lost City game. It was definitely we were up like 2 or 3, like past 40 kills, and then that was like a true just kind of collapse. But yeah, I remember that game being close throughout. So it was solid. Again, Fox are a really fucking good team. I think they're better when they have Chinese. Because I think he was one of their best players, but still, you can never ever sleep on Fox. They're really solid and play really well together.
I say we have a higher chance beating Fox
than Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that, Fox? No,
I probably agree, especially just because they aren't playing like daily like they were. I mean, they kind of are now. I think they've been on the last few nights playing, but yeah, leading into these matches.
Wish we were.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Out of all matches we have done with Fox, which was what 7 matches. Out of all 7 matches, only one was bad, which was the Plaza one.
Yeah.
But out of all of them, they were all really close games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then second series, we should have won the Trainwreck game. It was just Trainwreck's usually like by far my best map, and I fucking sucked ass on a
Got
Trainwreck.
the TDM.
Yeah, eight eight
Okay.
8 and 18. It's the worst.
Damn, Mario.
Yeah, the definitely the worst Trainwreck game I've had in like I think the since the start of Reloaded, the only like really bad Trainwreck game I've had besides that was in the lab versus Odyssey. And that was one where I was just kind of solo trying to hold down Deagle against the best team in the game, and it wasn't working.
I wonder why.
I don't know. But yeah, that's totally on me. Like Beto had a great game, Luis had a good game. Infinite hates Trainwreck anyway, so we don't expect him to carry on that map. You said fuck this shit. But no, I should have showed up, and that could have been a win for us either. It was a 10 kill difference, and I went -10, so that's totally just my L. But the LBJs were close, especially the Turf 4, 400, 372. Yeah, light legged out in like the last like minute or minute and a half, something like that. And I thought we were gonna pull it back and win, but they did a really good job just playing very defensive 3v4.
Yeah.
And just like neutralizing a zone here and there to stop us from just like rapidly coming back, and they sealed the deal because we were down like I think 50 or 60 or something. I think it was like 350 to 300 or something, and I was like, we can get a triple cap now and we can lock it down and flip this. But they did well to hold us off. So credit to them.
Yeah.
You guys have anything for that second series?
Trainwreck was pretty close, given that you guys were heroes.
Yeah, given that I threw.
I feel like that one we did have Luis too, which
Yeah,
I think he speaks less than B2 even.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Y'all keep having this problem.
Yeah, we're doing what we can with availability stuff. Like again, we're
Yeah.
prioritizing people being available. Like we didn't have to use Luis as a sub. We could have said, hey, we don't have people. We didn't have to use Phantasma, but we're prioritizing getting the practice and getting our reps in, and it just comes with it's just part of the deal. If you want to get matches in and don't want to wait for everyone to be available at the perfect time and all the schedules, the stars to align, then take what you can get.
Yeah, that's definitely our main problem. We just don't have a set, solid 4 people that's gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, which also is probably a huge part of the kind of role ambiguity thing, because the consistency helps a lot with really slotting into how you play with the other people on the team. So yeah, something to work on. But those are the last series of the ladder stage, and so we can quickly run through some bracket predictions here. So we can start off LGD versus EXP. EXP withdrawn from the playoffs because they are not available. They can't get people on, so LGDS advanced to the second round, which would be winners semifinals. So then we can move on to avoid our first round. Again, the last 2 series we played versus Fox, and our round 1 of winners bracket is versus Fox. I will say, deja vu of the 2025 tournament. It depends who's available. It depends.
Yeah, that was my main point for you guys, was that I feel like it's the same story as last time, where it depends on how much you guys can practice and who you get on the team.
Yeah.
So many factors.
So yeah. So basically, my standpoint right now is, again, broken record. My God.
Fix your problems already.
We can absolutely beat Fox. I mean, we see 6 of the 7 games were close. This is like very, very much within reach. We are capable of doing this. It just fucking depends on the little decision making, communication, and making sure everyone is is like confident and sure about their role. So, I would say like if we play the series like 100 series, I feel like we win like 30, 40 of them. So like based on just the arithmetic, I would say it's my prediction would be Fox, but as the leader of Void, I would unofficially pick Void to win 3-0. What about you guys?
Go ahead, Infinite.
3-0?
Against Fox, I say a 3-1.
3-1. Okay.
For us, favor.
All right.
I gotta believe in us. But it falls into like,
because like every
we
match of
have a
those 2
solid
series,
2
we're
people
like,
that's gonna be on,
yeah.
which is gonna be you and me. That's like, it's a solid 2 that's for sure is gonna be on, but the other 2 is like, it's always gonna be, at least one person is gonna be someone new that we have not played with.
There's
as
a
a
decent
group.
chance. It's probably gonna be me, you, Beto, and who is the fourth? The most likely fourth would be Ace. Which I feel pretty
Where
good.
the fuck Maka at?
This match is scheduled way too late for him.
Ugh.
Cause yeah, Fox don't play early.
Damn.
But yeah, it'll probably be me, you, Beto, and Ace. I'd say it's most likely.
Yeah, it's like half our team is also like people that play in the morning during evenings. But 3-1 in our favor, for sure.
Hell yeah. So we say 3-0 Void, 3-1 Void. What do you think, RaNDiM? 3-0 Void?
No. Don't be a hater either.
Yeah, don't be like that. Come on.
I think Void's gonna win the whole tournament.
Right? this is why he's co-host.
Yeah, let's just rig it now. Okay.
Sounds like you're reaching for the stars at that point.
Nah, just based off of the last 2 series that y'all played, I think I'll give it to Fox. I'll say 3-1. I think you guys could take a map based off how close they were.
All right. I'll go 3-1 Fox just because RaNDiM is there's no conflict of interest there. Besides his longevity with the podcast. But
all the more reason to go with my pick.
But I think we all know 3-0, 3-1. We can do the math. 3-0 Void, 3-1 Void, 3-1 Void. But no, we'll indulge your your little theory
anyway.
here. So then, winners semifinals would be Odyssey versus LGDS and KP versus Fox. I think LGDS can absolutely take a TDM. I think this series would be closer again if Diane was active and playing. But I think it's a 3-0 or a 3-1 to Odyssey with some chance of a TDMs going LGDS way.
I pretty much agree with that. I'd probably just give it a 3-0 for us. Like I could totally see us losing a TDM if they play amazingly or they pick a weird ass map and also play amazingly, but I'm still gonna be confident in my team and say 3-0.
I say 3-0 Odyssey. Only because like the way how Odyssey is already playing, like they haven't lost a match. 2, they don't even play but hop on and it still win 3-0. Like some of them haven't even played for almost like 3-4 weeks, a month, and hop on and just still slaying.
Mm-hmm.
So I say 3-0.
It's a solid team. I'm not gonna lie. These Odyssey guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
There's something there.
Yeah,
There's something
they're
there.
pretty good. They're pretty good. Maybe one day.
It doesn't help that they're all cheaters.
That's the other variable. Yeah, the cheating has got to be a factor.
Yeah. ENT's not allowed to do it, but Odyssey can. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and if you guys refresh the bracket, just let me know to make sure that the stuff is updating.
It's auto refreshing for me.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. Here's an interesting one: KP versus Fox.
Fuck, bro, this one's tough.
Okay, let me think about the map order. It's TDM. KP have the higher seed, so they choose map 1, 3, and 5. They choose TDM, then Fox choose Plunder, then KP choose Turf War, then Fox choose TDM, then KP choose Blast Plunder. And
It's tough, bro.
I'm gonna go 3-1 KP.
I think that's our choice.
I think this could be a 3-2 for. Oh, KP's Plunder's so fucking good, dude. Their Plunder's so good. Like, if Fox were practiced like they were for 2025 and had Chinese like popping off, then I think this could be a 3-1 for Fox. I still think like this KP would probably 3-2 just because I think Wanpa's been awesome and their Plunder is like their best mode. So going into Game 5, their best mode where they pick map is not, which would probably be Sanctuary, which doesn't have a really big side advantage or disadvantage or whatever. So yeah, 3-1 KP. How about you guys?
This is hard. This is really hard. And yeah, I think it would be even harder if Chinese was there. I agree, Chinese is correct. I think Fox is gonna win the TDM. KP is definitely gonna win both Plunders, I think. I honestly I could see Fox winning both the TDMs if it comes to that, to be honest. So at that point the decider is just the fucking turf war. And I think I gotta give it to KP. So what would that be? Would that be 3-1? Or is TDM at the end, or is TDM after
TDM map 4, then Plunder map 5. So 3-2.
Oh fuck. Yeah, 3-2 then. Yeah, 3-2.
Oh, you said Plunder is map 4?
Plunder's map 5. It's a Plunder or TDM, Plunder, Turf War, TDM, Plunder.
TDM, Plunder, Turf War, TDM.
Yeah, I give it 3-2. I think it's gonna come down to that Plunder, and I think KP's gonna take it. Because you're right, KP's Plunder is fucking insane.
Damn, I don't know. I'll say I'm gonna go with 3-2 KP.
3-2. Okay, I'll update it to 3-2. I believe in Fox. I believe they can do it. Jose's skills.
Yeah, I would not be surprised at all if they did win. If Fox did win, I would not be surprised at all.
I'd be very
against KP yet.
Us or them?
Yeah.
Not 4v4 ladder, you guys haven't, but 3v3 and I think just 4v4 scrims maybe.
Oh, we did in the last finals. Granted, that wasn't with one pop, but but yeah, no, we have not 4v4'd them yet in the UCL.
Yeah.
That would have been nice to see.
I agree.
You might see it. Might see it in the tourney.
All right, then we'll go to losers bracket here. Fox versus EXP would be a auto advance for Fox. Congratulations. Then LGDS versus Void. I think that I would give this. gonna give this 3-2 to us. I feel like our TDM is probably pretty close, but I'll give them credits that I think LGDS will win at least one and maybe two, maybe both. I feel really good about our plunder though, and turf war. Yeah, even like I think maybe I shouldn't say this, but I think that if they pick Lost City turf war, then it might be complicated. Maybe I'll leave this just in the Patreon version. That would be pretty scary, but I think any other turf war map, I feel pretty good. I feel like our team's slaying ability, and I feel like our intuitions for objectives are just a little bit better, even if we are a little bit clunky at times about like communicating what we want to do. I feel like every like individual and the decisions they're making with objectives is a little bit sharper, and maybe just way more experienced. I think is the advantage. We play a lot of objectives, so I'd say I say a 3-2 for Void. What about you, Infinite?
Yeah, same thing. 3-2 for Void. I say only because like we've been practicing against like hard teams,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like Legends like the only team like we could probably like go against, not easily, but a better chance.
Yeah, like we could 3-0 or 3-1 LGDS, and I think we could beat Fox. I don't think there's any world we 3-0 Fox. I'll say that.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't know why to say that so confidently.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I would say 3-2 Void. I definitely think that they might have you beat as far as TDM goes. I could see you taking a TDM map, don't get me wrong, but I think I would give them the edge a little bit more in TDM, but I do think your OBJ is stronger than theirs, so OBJ has the majority by default, so I'd give it to you guys, 3-2.
Hell yeah. All right, then we will go on to the just second round of the losers bracket here. This would be loser bracket semifinal. Fox versus Void again.
I don't think we need to talk about that again.
Same thing. I would say 3-1. If I want to say this series might be worse for us versus Fox, just because it's just more practice that they've had. This means they played versus us once and then played against KP, and now we're playing against us. That's just 2 more series under their belt to get more like to their peak ability. Yeah. So I would be fine with a 3-1, 3-0 if we're adopting Random's logic of the Fox over Void in round 1. How about you, Infinite?
I see a 3-2 for Void, only because
Ooh.
I feel like we would have confidence after we win against Legend.
Okay. Hell yeah.
And
maybe they would be
boost our
discouraged
morale.
losing from KP because they probably expect to beat KP, even if it isn't a sure thing.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I'm only going based off morale, like maybe like, okay,
we're coming off a win, they're coming off a loss.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
And then maybe, but and especially as games be close, I feel like 3-2 would be good.
I changed my mind. 3-0 Void, easy. But again, we'll let Random be the decider here.
Infinite brought up a very good point. That is absolutely an unwritten abstract factor. However, I'm still going to be a pussy and play it safe and say 3-1 Fox.
Oh my god. This guy has
You're just a hater at this point.
Hey,
this guy's looking
I
at
couldn't put y'all losing to LGDS.
This guy's looking at the Vegas odds, being like, I made a safer bet for my money.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Did you put money into the game? Jesus.
Taking all bets now. Who do you think's gonna win now? Sorry, you said 3-1 for Fox again?
Yeah.
All right, then the winners finals: Odyssey versus KP. Whew. So TDM would be Odyssey's choice. I think Odyssey takes game 1. Map 2, KP's choice of Turf War. Or Plunder.
Plunder.
I'll go KP. Odyssey's choice, Turf War. Trying to think what's your best Turf War map. I'm gonna say this is like a 400 to 390 win for Odyssey. Map 4 TDM, I feel like is a toss up because that's KP's choice. I'll go 3-2 Odyssey.
Okay. So you think we're gonna win the final Plunder against them?
I think so because it's your map choice. I feel like you would make
Okay.
I feel like you guys would make a good decision. I feel like you guys would really think about it and be prepared.
Fair.
What you got, Infinite?
Yeah, I'm hungry. 3-2 Odyssey. Who has KP won against?
Everyone. No, they played LGDS
For this one so far.
just us and us and LGDS, I think. Yeah, they 3-0'd us, 3-0'd LGDS. And the last time they played Odyssey 4v4 was in the finals. They lost 3-4 in the 2025 tournament.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 3-2 Odyssey.
I'll say 3-1. I'm confident that we can win the Plunder and 3-0 them, but I will also play it safe again and say 3-1. I think we can win the TDM. I wouldn't be surprised if they took the first Plunder. I think we can win the Turf War and the second TDM, and that would be that. We definitely need to get on fucking practice, I'll tell you that, because they've been grinding.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. Do you think this KP is stronger with the Wanpa over?
It might be, dude. It might be. Like, Antonio's the GOAT, don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
just the knowledge,
the difference in experience,
yeah, the 10 years of Uncharted 2 knowledge that Wanpa has for TDM, their weakest game mode, I think helps them out so fucking much, and they're pretty comparable in skill. So yeah, it might be better with Wampa. They might be better with Wampa. It's a tough call, but yeah, it's definitely a scary team.
I'll tell you this for sure. If it was round 1 KP versus Odyssey, I'll say KP will have it.
Yeah, I'd say KP.
Why round 1?
Because they're super active right now, and you guys haven't played in like a week or two.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, like
granted, we've beaten them in every 3v3 ladder we've played against them, which has been a lot. But but no, I mean that's a fair point. It's a fair point. Yeah, like we've barely played recently, especially Bosna. Bosna hasn't been on at all. So yeah, that's a fair point.
All right.
But no, I'm going 3-1.
All right, then. All right, I'll have a 3-2 since we had 2 votes for 3-2 and 1 for 3-1. Loser bracket final then. KP versus Fox again, the rematch. This sucks. I would go 3-1 KP here. I think that while Fox get better for sure, like especially since they've been off for a bit and are like getting back into form, I feel like that's also true for KP just because they're splitting time between Uncharted 3 and Uncharted 2. So I think for them to go through, like play KP versus Fox and then play Odyssey and then go back to KP versus Fox, I feel like the more series they get under their belt, just the better for them. And maybe after losing to KP in the winner bracket, Fox would be a little bit more nervous, a little bit less confident about the rematch.
I'd give it to Fox, to be honest.
I was gonna say that too.
Okay. I feel like a 3-1 or 3-2 because again, map 5 is Plunder.
Not no 3-1 for sure. and I'm a 3-0. It would definitely be close games, all matches, but
Really?
3-2 for sure.
Wow, that's interesting because I would say a 3-1 for Fox is more likely than a 3-2 for Fox. I think just because of
Yeah,
the
only
final
only because of the
blunder.
structure. Yeah, if TDM was the final, I would agree for sure 3-2. But yeah, I think I could see Fox losing the first series because of overconfidence. You know, they're fully confident they're going to beat us, so they might overlook KP a bit and get cooked. But
Yeah.
once they get cooked, I think they could be highly motivated to get to the finals against Odyssey because you know they want that so bad.
Yeah.
So I could see them winning. Only because of the map layout, I would say 3-1 because I think if they get to the final plunder, I do think KP would win. But I don't think it's unreasonable at all for them to win both of the TDMs and win the turf war, and then that would be 3-1 by default. So I'd say 3-1 Fox.
Yeah.
It's kind of a hot take, just because I could easily see KP winning as well.
Yeah.
But I'm a little biased because I want to face Fox in the finals.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say there's like, even if it's a 3-1 for Fox, it's 4 like airtight games. I
Yeah,
think.
absolutely.
Besides, like maybe
Oh, I hope they stream, bro. It's gonna be so fun to watch.
they're required to. Video is required in some way, so record or stream.
Well, yeah, I
Or
just want to watch live.
okay.
You know what I mean?
I'll tell Alan. All right, then. Grand finals would be Odyssey versus Fox. So basically, the way this works is it'll be a continuation of the like winners bracket thing. So if or no, Odyssey didn't play Fox in winners bracket here, so it would just be Odyssey up 3-0 best of 11 would be the format. So first to 6 wins. So Odyssey need 3 maps, Fox needs 6. Um,
So it's not 2 series.
no, continuation.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So
Got it.
yeah, like if it were KP who beat Fox in losers finals, then it would be a 3-2 advantage for Odyssey going to first to 6.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah. I would say I don't know what map I think Fox would win, but I would say 3-1 to finish it off in the first series for Odyssey. Actually, I do know what. Well, maybe I don't. I'm just thinking because Fox are gonna pick Trainwreck Turf for like 90% chance,
Yeah.
and they're very confident with that. Even like being a little bit out of practice. I mean, that's like they know that map like the back of their hand. Granted, Odyssey has definitely been performing way better in
Gotten.
Turf 4. Yeah.
Yeah, since we got cooked.
Way better. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like oh fuck it, it might be a 3-0. Man. Jesus. It's 3-0 or 3-1. I'll give Fox some credit, especially if they are coming off of
they don't
beating
get to
KP.
pick Turf War, right? We get to pick Turf War. The first one.
First.
Because we're
Not
top
Turf 4.
seeds, so
Sorry. Yeah,
we would pick
I'm thinking
TDM and
Wonder.
Turf.
Yeah. Fuck me. Yeah, so sorry, I was thinking of the order wrong.
It's gonna be 3-0 Fox.
Is that your actual thing?
Hands down. No.
Okay. I'll go 3-1 Fox still. I don't know how. I don't know what map they're winning, but I think they put up a pretty good fight.
Fox for sure will put up a good fight. Only because like yeah, there's scheduled games for like Odyssey to play. But I feel like Fox has been playing every day.
Mm-hmm.
And practicing.
Yeah, they're going to be way better by the time of the finals than they are right now. I think that's true. And Chinese is probably coming back to play. He's definitely talking about it.
I'm pretty sure he will come back if it's for finals.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, I don't want to say for sure.
Well,
Like
he'd be
90%.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have their best
but
players.
Mm.
will Bosman be playing?
Yeah, for sure. I wasn't sure before this started, but I messaged him. He's like, yeah, he'll play. I'm going 3-0.
Ooh, I don't know.
Going 3-0.
Damn.
And Fox favorite? Yeah, it makes sense.
So I say 3-1.
No, I think they're gonna
I'm gonna be a hater
choke.
just because you hated on us.
I think they're gonna be so nervous. I think they're gonna be sweating and shaking. It's the finals. Oh my god, it's Odyssey versus Boston. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I love you, Fox. I'm mostly kidding.
I don't know. I feel like they would have confidence after beating KP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean maybe, but it's still the finals, and it's still Odyssey. So
Yeah.
like
They have to win 2
like
series too.
yeah, and that too. Like they have to climb a mountain for sure. But besides that, like playing in the finals, it doesn't matter how much confidence you have. Like it's always kind of nerve wracking. Like even for us who have won 3 finals, there's always some type of jittery or nervousness just going into it for sure.
That's it. It's the end of the road. Like
yeah, it's the end of the road.
Yeah.
The stakes cannot be higher. Everything is on the line.
Yeah.
So
To get that far and
if
then lose it right at the end is like terrifying. Yeah.
Like if we feel that way, then I know they are going to feel that way, especially never being to a finals before and having to climb a mountain, winning 6 games, and playing against us. And they know that Bosman is the best player in the game, so I do think that will play a big factor into it for sure. Jokes aside, but and like it's so easy.
What's up?
What are the
What's
match
the match
layouts?
Sorry, because it starts out 3-0, so there would be 8 more games. So it would be TDM Plunder, Turf War, TDM Plunder, Turf War, TDM Plunder would be map 11.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, just same rotation, ending on a Plunder, TDM Plunder, Turf War.
This is a toughie.
Are you just deciding whether you think it's 3-0 or 3-1 for... Or do you think Fox could take the first series?
It's definitely not gonna be no 3-0.
Challenge accepted.
For sure 3-1 maybe, but I feel like Fox is just gonna put up a good fight, and it's gonna be close matches. And it just depends if like Odyssey messes up and just like folds, or if Fox just like they're winning and then they just folded and Odyssey just takes the win.
The second example sounds something like the quarterfinals of the 2025 tournament.
I guess Odyssey go 3-1.
Okay. 3-1 Odyssey. Congratulations, you did it.
Yay. I'm so happy.
Well, we already know that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be Void at the end.
Yeah, Void for sure.
Yeah,
Void all the way.
Void versus Odyssey 3-0.
We'll see you in the finals.
Yeah, I would love that, unironically.
3-0
I'd
both.
be so happy for y'all.
We'll lose in winner bracket just so we can 6-0 you in the finals.
Yeah. Good plan.
Oh my god.
How sad would you be?
All right. Well,
I'd be happy for y'all. I'd be like, fuck yeah. Thugs finally gets a chip.
The fuck up.
No, I mean I'm serious. Like you've been playing the game so long, you deserve one.
I don't know about deserve, but yeah, it'd be cool. No, I feel like if you haven't won a tournament, then you haven't.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Besides us, obviously.
I feel like if you haven't won, then you haven't. You don't deserve one. You haven't earned one. The only people who deserve the chip are the people who did it. You know. And Naruto Doom, obviously.
Yes, and Naruto. Facts.
Maybe like, but you never had the chance. You never had the chance. You know, they ruined the game before you
chance. They did.
Tragic. All right, that's predictions. Odyssey 3-1 to finish the finals. Yeah, I guess just let us know in the comments or whatever who you think is going to win. Actually, by the time this is released, the Void vs. Fox Winners Bracket Round 1 series will have been played. So yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes, and good luck to everyone in the tournaments.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, good luck, idiot, dumbass.
Idiot, dumbass, two sides of thunder. What?
All right. Fucking god. All right.
See y'all. Have a good night.
You too.
Later.